What is up, you geezer, blow tie geezers? It is Chris Modder 9 here. Oh my god, Loftus-Cheek. Wow. Just wow. Wow. Right, so before we start talking about the Chelsea BATE Borisov game tonight, I just want to start talking a little bit briefly about the Gilded Gala. Now, I said that I was going to do a review on the Gilded Gala, and I didn't. I apologise. For anybody that was expecting one, I apologise. There wasn't very much to go on in terms of an actual series between the Outlaws and Spitfire. It was just basically 1v1 games. I think there was just 3 of them. Then there was pros versus Joes, where you got people in the crowd to be able to play alongside some of the pros. And then it was Junkenstein's Revenge after that. There was nothing really to go on in terms of competition. It was just a fun day out, really. It was nothing too drastic or anything. It was nothing too dramatic, like 6v6, right, it's Outlaws versus Spitfire. It wasn't anything to do with that. But it was good. It was good to watch. It was very good to watch, the Gilded Gala. And yeah, there you go. Right, let's talk about Chelsea versus BATE Borisov, and there's only one person I want to start with. Ruben Loftus-Cheek. What a performance. That is, in terms of rating, Loftus-Cheek, 1,000 out of 10. That man killed it tonight. That man of the match performance, took the ball home, hat-trick hero. What a performance. The guy has literally just proved to Sarri that he can cut it. He needs to start more. I'm gonna write a line in the sand right now. I'm gonna give Sarri a plea. Play him right now. He is good enough. He is good enough. He is better than Morata up front, and he's not even a striker. That's the amazingness of it. This just undermines the problems that we have up front. When you think that Loftus-Cheek can actually finish a ball better than Morata, and he's not even a striker, what does that even tell you about the options we have up front? We've got Giroud, who can interact with players like Hazard and Willian and Pedro, who are the wingers, so to speak, and he's the front man. But, well, he doesn't really score that many goals, Giroud, let's be honest. Morata, well, we don't know anything about Morata. He's just clueless at the moment. You got Loftus-Cheek, right? Who's just doing it better than either of those two guys. And he's not even a striker. So what does that tell you about our options up front? It's clear as day that Loftus-Cheek is good enough. He is young enough. He is hungry enough. He is literally the guy just performed so well. I mean, his understanding alongside Kovacic as well was absolutely key to his performance. He was just like the explosiveness of the pace, the hungriness, the want to actually combine with midfielders up front. It was absolutely amazing. And the goals that he scored as well, just pure class. He reminded me of how Diego Costa used to finish his chances when he was with us. The first goal crossed in by Zabacosta, and he was there at the right time to finish it past the goalkeeper was with absolute... He finished that chance like he was with Chelsea all the time. Well, he has been with Chelsea all the time. It's just that he hasn't had the chance to play. The second goal from the corner kick taken by Willian. I guess you could say that Giroud and Loftus-Cheek went for the same ball, but it was Loftus-Cheek that got there before Giroud. Put it into the bottom corner. That was his second goal. And then the third goal reminded me a little bit of how Frank Lampard used to shoot them from outside the penalty box. Placed it into the bottom corner. Just Loftus-Cheek, beautiful, beautiful performance. It was 1,000 out of 10 for his rate in terms of rating. Absolutely killed it. Man of the match. Hat-trick hero. Just give everything to Loftus-Cheek. I really do hope that Sarri turns his head around and looks at him now, because he deserves a chance. Like, we need a bit of English contingent at our club, and we've been struggling with this for years. We've got players like Barkley on form. We've got players like Loftus-Cheek coming through. And of course, we had Hudson-Odoi playing as well. I mean, just as when it couldn't get any better with Loftus-Cheek, we got Hudson-Odoi performing. And, well, he played... It was good. It was good today. I mean, you can't expect an absolutely fantastic performance out of Hudson-Odoi because it's his debut game. But he showed promise in that game. You know, getting into position, that cutback, if you remember right, the end of the game, that cutback and shoot. I mean, yeah, he could have kept the ball down at least, but to manage to get yourself into space and actually take that shot was really, really important. Other players that performed really well today, I thought Zappacosta did really well with those crosses into the box. You know, otherwise Loftus-Cheek over here wouldn't have put that first goal away. You had Fabregas with that absolute vision to put the ball through. Kovacic as well played a fantastic game, you know, playing alongside Loftus-Cheek. You know, both of those players can really understand each other. Sorry, my screen just turned off there. Yeah, you had Kovacic and Loftus-Cheek just understanding each other's game really, really well. It was a fantastic game. It was more like a shooting range more than anything, really. Like, BATE just turned up in the first half, just like, wow, this is Chelsea. Wow, just overwhelmed in the first half completely. Now, there were a few weaknesses, and I'm going to sort of like nitpick a little bit. In the second half, BATE kind of came out a little bit, and well, I was not expecting BATE to actually score a goal, to be honest, and they did, and well, it was from a set piece. Now, I just want to go ahead and say, Chelsea's defending at times is just poor. And I'm going to tell you why. At 3-0 up, right? We saw BATE as just like, oh well, it's just BATE. They're not going to turn up that much. You know, we're just going to go and chill out at 3-0. I mean, they're not going to do very much, are they? And well, they got caught out from that set piece, and the set piece that resulted in BATE's goal to make it 3-1. Chelsea's defenders just stood like statues, absolute statues, and you saw Sarri's reaction to that. He was livid, absolutely beside himself. He was furious, and rightly so. And I don't care who you're going up against. I don't care whether you're going up against VD, whether you're going up against the worst team in the Premier League. I don't care if you're going up against flipping Aldershot, right? You do not fall asleep at all in any of that, in any game. They reacted to the fact that they were 3-0 up against BATE Borisov, and they were like, yeah, you know what, we're just going to chill out, and yeah, we're 3-0 up. It's all right. We'll just see this out 3-0. It's okay. But you know what? You didn't, and BATE scored against you because you just let them. Basically, you just stood there like statues from that set piece, and just BATE just glanced it in, like, you know, it was something like they do every day. And yeah, defending from that was terrible. Defending needs to thank themselves lucky that they weren't going up against the top quality side. And well, it was only BATE, but you know, you cannot be conceding goals like that. It is absolutely criminal. Especially if it's from a set piece and you're just like standing there like statues and you're just letting the team just score against you. It's, yeah, you shouldn't be, you cannot be doing that. You can't be doing that. I don't care who you're going up against. And I really do hope that Sarri absolutely drums it into them. I don't care if you're going up against teams like Aldershot and Barnet and whatever it is, right? You do not fall asleep at the back. You don't treat the opposite side as just minnows and think, yeah, they're not going to score a goal. But actually, they did. And you should be ashamed. Other than that, it was just a overall damn good performance. And Loftus-Cheek was pretty much the gem of the entire game. Absolute gem. I'm really glad that Hudson-Odoi got a chance as well. Just fantastic performance. Kovacic did well. Giroud was that kind of guy up front that was holding up the ball pretty well. I mean, he didn't put a world goal scoring performance, but did what he had to do in the game. Zappacosta with some great crosses in the box. Cahill, well, he's solid, but he is a bit slow today, Cahill. I mean, you can't really say too bad things about the defending. It's all about the fact that it was casual because we were going up against a minnow side. Kepa made some great saves as well. I mean, there were times where he was tested by the opposing side, but he put some great saves in. It was just a pity that his defending was at fault for the goal. 3-1. You can't argue with that. 9 points, maximum points. Looking like we're going through from the group stages, so I can't really complain too much. Overall, good solid performance today. Anyway, guys, what did you think of the comment section down below? What did you think of Ruben Loftus-Cheek's performance? I mean, Loftus-Cheek deserves every little praise being aimed at him today. He was absolutely perfect. Played the perfect game. It's going to give Sarri a real headache tonight. A real headache. I mean, thinking that you've got players like Kovacic, Fabregas, Barkley, Jorginho, Kante, Loftus-Cheek in the centre of your midfield. Like, how the hell are you going to keep everybody in that midfield happy? That's what I want to know. How the hell are you going to keep everybody happy? Anyway, guys, let me know what you guys thought of the comment section down below. What you thought of that performance today. Yeah. Anyway, nothing more to say, guys. Thank you very much for watching, guys. Have a great day. Until the next video, I shall see you later. Hey door, and peace.